Hello everyone, this is Jim Okerzinski with your weekly screencast video. So, beginning of week 7, our initial discussion board number 9 is due on Tuesday with responses on Sunday. Once again, reminding everybody this is a light discussion board week so everyone can focus on their research in acquiring those sources for the annotated bibliography. That is due on Sunday, March 30th. So, that being said, let's take a look at the discussion board here. Okay, get the discussion board. Here we go. All righty. So the book is real clear about what a good source might be. I think it's worthwhile for everyone to read through pages 48 to 55 and look and focus on the following sections there. I think that it's important everybody understands a baseline or has a baseline for what makes up a good source. So Ballinger does explain this pretty thoroughly in the textbook. Ways of looking at source material as far as being stable or unstable, the types of sources, whether it's primary or secondary. Most of you be working with secondary sources. We'll get into primary ones if you're doing some field work or an interview. Look at always purpose and audience, and the figure 2.5 here, how to assess source material is really important about what is general knowledge versus specialized knowledge and authoritative to more authoritative sources. So it's important to look at the categories there that Ballinger does explain in that inverted pyramid. Always some of the important aspects of a source is critical to use in your academic writing. And understanding what peer review might be and how some of the academic journals are peer reviewed, assuring you of quality content. So one thing I want to point out is evaluating online sources is always a challenge. Purpose is important. We have so much source information out there that it does offer some guidelines. In fact, it does mention favoring governmental and educational sources. Those probably were mentioned in the Google video from the library. In fact, I'm almost positive they were. Looking for author documents versus source information without authors. You have to admit you can be a little suspicious of those articles that people just don't want to put a name to. So you want to make sure that you really have an understanding of the source, the website, the organization, and he even brings this really to a really good flow chart in figure 2.6, whether it's authored and unauthored and what you're looking at, and then how that works through the flow chart. So the discussion board, number 9, is really a reading check. I'm looking for a thorough summary and understanding of the content here through page 55, and the on the way to developing that focused knowledge that he does talk about. You might want to take a few minutes and read through this section also. So that is the emphasis of the discussion board here. I want to check that you have read through and have an understanding of what makes up quality sources. So your annotated and ultimately your research essay will have reliable and credible information. Okay, that's this week's video. If you have any questions or issues, please send me an email. Thank you. Good luck.